Everybody, Jake here with TrendSpider to do our fourth and final video on Google. So what we have on the daily chart here is this very strong megaphone pattern, and this support line here is really starting back from 2017 in September. So this is kind of a longer term trend line that we're watching as well within the megaphone pattern. And so what we're kind of thinking, obviously we're not licensed or anything like that, but just based on the chart, there could be a test of the support below, which would have the alert be triggered, and we can see that here. Support below for a touch, bounce, or breakthrough on the 10-minute candle. So that means if the 10-minute candle closes or breaks or touches within this area, then we will be alerted when the price gets in this purple area. Now, megaphone patterns are generally kind of a function of very high volatility. And so that's kind of what we have here. We've had a very high, highly volatile last couple months across the board for the market, especially FANG stocks. Now what we can see here is kind of this double bottom forming, so that's something to keep in mind. We'll have to see if the double bottom holds or if we continue down. From the longer term side of things, the weekly candle is showing possibly more downside to around the mid 950s. We'll just have to see what happens here, but kind of from a lower indicator standpoint, it's looking very similar to the rest of the FANG stocks, which is one, oversold on the percent range, with this kind of becoming irrelevant at this point with the false signaling here. And we can see that the RSI, notice every time that we've bottomed out in the percent range in the past, the RSI has been pretty high. Now, when we're this low, check out how low the RSI is. We are going lower and lower as the time goes by during this month, and we also can see that the MACD is just in a free fall essentially since late August, early September. And the histogram in this case is kind of starting to bottom here. We'll just have to see if this is possibly a reversal coming, or we could easily test the areas below shown by these support areas. We'll just have to see what happens, but based on kind of the current market sentiment and the environment, it does look like we may have more downside left in this market. Thanks so much for listening in, everyone. If you have any questions on our system, if you'd like a one-on-one demo or join a webinar to see how it works a little better, please reach out to us and we'd be happy to help you out with that. Have a great Sunday and happy trading.